Bonsoir tout.
Good evening, everyone. It is 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Before we adopt the agenda, is there any addition? No. We need a motion to adopt the agenda. Moved by Councillor DeVoe, seconded by Conseiller Camo. All those in favor? Against? Motion carried. Number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Anybody have a conflict with an item on the agenda this evening? No, I have one. On 12.2, I declare a conflict, and the deputy warden will take the chair at that moment. For item 4, presentations, we don't have any. Item 5, the adoption of the minutes of November 26, 2025. Take a minute to look at it. Does anybody wish to move the adoption? Councillor by Conseiller Evans and seconded by Conseiller Cooper. All those in favor? Against? Motion carried. The December 3rd, 2025, the council in committee meeting. Did you have a look at those? Anybody wish to move? Seconded by Councillor Camo and seconded by Councillor DeVoe. All those in favor? Against? Motion carried. Business arising from previous meetings, we have nothing there. So I am up to my report. I have a little report for you. On December 3rd, I met with Councillor Cooper and Mr. Susi representing the group for the Sainte Marie Heritage and Development for an up-to-date on their efforts to preserve the St. Mary Church, former church, and they made me aware of what they are doing. And on December 7th, I attended the events of the lighting of the Christmas tree here in at the council hall. On December 13th, I attended the Christmas events at Havelock. It was a small breakfast, and firemen were doing pancakes, and Father Christmas was there. There was face painting for children who were running around. On December 14th, I participated at the telethon of Christmas Daddies. I think it went well. I don't have the final number, but it was going well. And that is my report. Any questions or comments? No? Okay, if not, we will go on to item 8, official statements from members of council. Anybody have a presentation this evening? No? We are up to item 9, correspondence to Honorable John A. McDonald, Minister of Municipal Affairs.
Wardens and Chiefs, I have enjoyed my visits and discussions to date with municipal councillors and councils and look forward to ultimately getting to visit and know everyone. Your dedication to sustainably provide the services that your constituents expect is obvious. Thank you for your commitment. No matter where you live in Nova Scotia, you deserve to know how your local government is funded and how the management of that funding translates into reliable and accessible local services. As we head into heavy budget discussions, and as I familiarize myself with your community and its circumstances, I wanted to take a step back and get a 50,000-foot view of the big picture financial situation landscape. This led me to creating the attached spreadsheet. It's comprehensive. I included every community and I'm sharing it in its entirety to be transparent and fair. I want every local government to see the same data I am seeing. Please review and fact-check the numbers for your community. If there are discrepancies, please advise. If your numbers are skewed by any one-off items or unique situations, that is also important to highlight. We need to make decisions based on the best possible data. There are no shortage of funding requests, and we will have to make difficult decisions. The province has already started scaling back program funding across the board and changing hiring processes as we deal with the current financial challenges. We work very hard to be fair in making decisions. It's never easy. Need and outcomes always drive the process, but this data reminds us that the needs across the province truly are different, and there is often a different sense of urgency. Thank you in advance, If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly. Sincerely, John A. McDonald, Minister of Municipal Affairs.
I wanted to add that we had this spreadsheet that he refers to in his letter, and we did revise it. Based on our interpretation, it places us well as a municipality compared to the other municipalities across the province. So the method that they are using is in our favor. So we have to see the analysis that they are doing. If they respect that formula, it will be interesting for us. And it's in line with the municipalities of the southwest of the province. There's a few that are circulating in the towns, but they are all in the same pot. Any questions or comments on this? No? We go to 9.2, the Honorable Kim Maslin, Minister of Emergency Management.
I'm pleased to inform you that a direct deposit in the amount of $3,228.69 will be made to your municipal account for the 911 Cost Recovery Fund. As in past years, the purpose of this funding is to provide for the recovery of the incremental costs associated with the administration of civic addressing programs at the municipal level. I want to take this opportunity to express my thanks to you and your staff for the excellent support provided to the Nova Scotia 911 program, without which we could not continue to deliver the very high caliber of services that Nova Scotians have come to expect. Should you have any questions, please contact Dave Wilson, Managing Director, Incident Management Division at Provincial 911 Emergency Management Office. Sincerely, Kim Maslin, the Honorable Kim Maslin, Department of Emergency Management.
So the amount in question is less than what we had budgeted, about $200. So it's not a big variance, but it's similar to last year, but it aligns well with our budget. Any questions or comments on that letter? It's nice to see checks coming in from elsewhere. 9.3, Gilles Arsenault, volleyball coach at the Dragons at Université Sainte-Anne. To whom this concerns, I would like to take the time to thank you for your implication towards the university sports at the University of Sainte-Anne. I am coach of the volleyball teams, and I can assure you that that your contribution will help in our development of the program. We try at the volleyball level to involve ourselves in the community. We organize annual matches between groups of Inclusion Clare. We also have camps for development for the young players. We also go to the high schools to celebrate the Souvenir Day and to participate regularly with the trainings of local schools. We understand these activities do not ring directly in the community, but this is our way of thanking you for your support. The results of our teams are making our region known all across the country. Last year, we have received calls from Vancouver and Newfoundland for athletes who would like to participate at St. Anne's. It takes a village to educate a child. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Warden. I would like to say that it's nice to see when we go outside the municipality and the people are proud. We are happy to contribute to the team. So that's good. Thank you. Any more questions or comments? That's good. Thank you. It's nice to see that it is known in the community. Hospital Foundation.
As 2025 draws to a close, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for your generosity and encouragement this year. Your support continues to make a real difference in patient care across our community. Every day, our Yarmouth Regional Hospital strives to provide the best care possible, and your contributions ensure our healthcare teams have the tools they need. Right now, our fundraising focus is a new digital mammography unit. After 15 years of faithful service, our current unit needs to be replaced. The new state-of-the-art 3D digital mammography unit will provide faster, more comfortable exams, improve accuracy, and advanced tools to support physicians in diagnosis and treatment. Looking ahead, preparations for the redevelopment of the Yarmouth Regional Hospital Emergency Department are well underway. This vital project will expand capacity, improve patient flow, attract new healthcare professionals to our region, and create a more competitive environment for both patients and staff. Thank you for helping make progress like this possible today and for the future of healthcare we are building together. Wishing you and your loved ones a joyful holiday season and a healthy new year. Warm regards, Mary Surette, Managing Director, Yarmouth Hospital Foundation.
You have questions or comments on this letter? Thank you. This finishes the correspondence item, and we go to Mr. Sears' report. Thank you. I will start to give you an update on the projects that we're managing now. The project, the extension of the medical center is drawing to a close. The deficiency list is getting smaller every day, and I was told that we had 3 items left on the list. So we're making progress on this item, and the progress is drawing to an end. As you know, you see on media that we're replacing all our telephone system at the medical center. It was a process that's quite complex, and the technicians are still working on it. It hasn't been finalized yet. We are still using the old system until we are ready to do the actual transfer, and we hope that this will be done sooner than later. But there are power packs that have been ordered, so it might take a while before the final work can be done on this system. For what is with the list of the residents of Clare who are waiting to have a family doctor, on the 16th of December there was 116 people who were waiting for a doctor. Out of this, 19 of these people have been contacted to be assigned a doctor, and we're waiting for phone calls to complete this, and once these are done, the rest of the 94 we're going to start communicating with those who always have the capacity to welcome new patients. For our progress for the Veterans Center in Sonyville, this is also one of our big projects that's drawing to a end. The Spunk 4 in the studio has been installed, and this week we're finishing the work in the studio, the baseboards, the bars on the walls for the dancers, and we placed our command for the treatment for the sound system. We hope to get that in the beginning. With the walk-in freezer has been replaced, and the people are finishing the installation of the compressor this week. It should be finished on Friday. And also another deficiency list that we're working on it, but the last walkthrough will be Friday on the 20th of December. Rather Saturday, and here too we hope that we can finish this list between now and then. We started the booking. The staff is booking for the center. If it's not something that does not provide, that we can do bookings. If it does not, we estimate that at the end of January everything will be normal, and we're looking for an official opening looking for a date of the 17th of February, a date that we have discussed with our financing for the municipal land use bylaw. These documents will be available tomorrow to the public. This is the revised version for the municipal planning strategy. There will also be a consultation for the private sector tomorrow evening. and the same group that has participated in the exercise at the beginning of this process. Their feedback was valuable, and to define our plan, and when we hope that we can show them where we are at right now and see if they have any feedback. The public consultation, the next that will be open to the for the community, will be on January 8th at the Veterans Center, and we hope to have the bylaw for first reading on the 21st of January. For the active transportation plan, we have received from our plan the background, what we heard report. This has been circulating to our staff, and at the same time, Upland is writing the draft for the active transportation plan, and they will be presenting this to council on our regular meeting on January 21st. And from there, essentially, the feedback that we received, they will give us the feedback that they received for the public consultations they do, and then when this feedback would help to propose the propositions, and then it will be brought to council, and we will also make all the revisions of the plan, and then we'll be ready for another session of public consultation. For equipment storage building, right here next to the building, it's dark now, but the framing started yesterday. I know the weather hasn't been very good, but the slab is ready and the framing is done. It's going ahead fairly well. For our water voucher program, we closed the program on December 15th. There was not that many demand for the vouchers, but in total, since the October 23rd to the December 15th, we have distributed 22,710 bottles of 4 liters to 723 houses in the municipality of Clare. Also, other municipalities have looked at closing their program also, and they're also seeing that there's less demand for these, and we have received a letter this week from the province that the province will officially terminate the program at the end of this month. So everything, we're all heading in the same direction. For our finances, at November 30th, 2025, the municipality recording 13,285,576 in revenues versus 9,511,316 expenses, for a surplus of 3,776,216. As of November 30th, 2025, the municipality had a balance of 5,686,408 in its operating fund, 64,994 in its capital fund, and a total reserve balance of 2,366,987. The total reserve balance can be broken down as follows: the operating reserve 1,808,730, capital reserve 106,726, landfill closure reserve 384,369, and the gas steps reverse 67,162. Just a couple of notes on this. Our gas tax reserve, we have not received the grants for this year, so that's the balance dated on the 30th of November, and we still have not received our first deposit for this year, which is usually 386,000 per year. Secondly, our balance is a bit of our reserves are a bit lower than usual because we had big capital projects, and now with the end of the year, we have a lot of project claims that we have submitted to be reimbursed, and we also have other grant applications that we're looking forward to get some financing. So there's about 2.8 million coming to us for projects that we have already paid ourselves, so we're waiting for the cash to pay for this project. So we're waiting to be reimbursed by the people who gave us those grants.
So I estimate that our balances will go up at the beginning of the next year when all these monies are coming in. That is my report. Thank you for that. Any questions or comments on the report? Conseiller Evans? Thank you for the report. I have a question for the project with Stantex for the municipal planning strategy. Stantex, knowing that it is coming quickly on January the 8th, how will we transmit that to the community since the Clare shopper isn't around anymore? We have a communique that is ready that will come out tomorrow. We are aware, we have discussed it here with the Clare shopper, who is not open now, but it limits our operations, but we will go through social media. We will talk also with our communication agent here, look at CIFA and CJLS. We have our electronic poster at the fire hall at the Veteran Center in Sonyville, where people go by every day, and I think that will be the best way. But we will do everything we can to transmit the sessions, and we regret that the Clare shopper is not open presently. Any more questions or comments on the report? No. So that concludes that. 11 community reports, we have nothing there. Item 12 under new business, 12.1, motion to approve the Municipality of Clare's accessibility plan. The accessibility plan 25 to 28 has been presented and approved by our accessibility committee here at the municipality. It was presented and detailed to the council 2 weeks ago at the committee in council. The council decided then to make a decision to adopt it. We expected that there were a few changes that we wanted to make here, not on the content of the plan, but just in the formatting, in the way it is written. It is something that we are working on. We made some progress, but it's not done yet. The intention, as much as possible, is to submit that plan to the province by the end of the month. If it is not possible, it'll be early next year. But that being said, to allow us to do that, if you still estimate it's good, we would like a motion to accept the accessibility plan 25 to 28 as presented. Any questions or comments on the motion? Does anybody wish to make the motion? Conseiller Evans, thank you. I move that the Council of the Municipality of the District of Clare approve the 2025-28 accessibility plan for the Municipality of the District of Clare as presented. Moved by Conseiller Evans, seconded by Conseiller Como. All those in favor? Against? Motion is carried. 12.2. Motion to approve a municipal tax write-off, evaluation number 05755-301. Thank you. Before we start, I just noted that I said 2030 instead of 2028, but I was thinking of another plan I worked on today. So the motion here that I asked you to approve tonight, it's to allow us to solve a case that dates from 2021. It is a case where a resident of Clare is contesting an amount that is due to us at the municipality. The reason he questions it is from an advice from a former employee of the municipality. Since 2021, we had we tried different things to solve this and to address the situation. Unfortunately, we did not find an accessible solution to everyone. So we are at the point where the property is, if it is not addressed, it will go to tax sale next year. Based on the discussions that we had recently, that we know that it will create still a lot more problems. If a solution is possible, it will take again some more time from the municipality and the staff and ourselves and our lawyers if it goes to that point. That being said, we are looking at $2,198.05 for the amount of time that has been put by the staff since 2021 to solve this without success, and based on the information that we cannot confirm. The employee that was here at the time is not here anymore, so it's a he said, she said. So we don't, unfortunately, we have nothing documented to confirm what was said at the time. For those reasons, and to avoid to spend some more money on this thing, it is the recommendation of the staff and myself that we pass a motion to simply write off the municipal taxes for $2,188.05. Any comments or questions or comments on the motion? If not, we need a motion to write off. Thank you. I would like to make the motion. I move that the Council for the Municipality of the District of Clare write off the municipal property taxes arrears for 2021-2022 and accumulated interest for assessment account number 05755-301 in the amount of $2,198.05. Does anybody wish to second the motion? Councillor Cooper, all those in favor? Against? Motion is carried. $12.3, a motion to approve a real estate transaction. Thank you. We were approached by a resident of the municipality looking at the possibility of a real estate transaction where the municipality would take possession of 3 pieces of land on Majors Point in exchange for another piece of land that the municipality has on the Mardi Gras Road in St. Alphonse. We were looking at the offer as presented. There is no monetary transaction. It's trade for trade. The pieces at the Majors Point are interesting because it is right after the small chapel, the Acadian site. So then it is the protected beach which belongs to the province. So essentially it'll assure a protection of the site at Majors Point. The piece of land that the municipality has on the Mardi Gras Road is a woodlot. It's not a big piece of land. We are looking at about 4 acres. But it is not something that we plan to use in the future as one. Because of where it is situated, it's not in our operating or capital projects in the future. So it's a nice offer. At the committee and council meeting that I presented you 2 weeks ago, it was the decision of council to accept the offer as presented and to go forward with the transaction. To do that, I need an official motion this evening to approve it to allow us to proceed. Questions or comments on this? No? Does anybody wish to make the motion? Councillor Evans? I move that the Council for the Municipality of the District of Clare approve the proposed real estate transaction involving the exchange of 3 privately held parcels of land on Major Point Road, 30042535, 3038223337, and 30288039 for a municipally owned parcel on Mardi Gras Road, 30090047. Moved by Councillor Evans, seconded by Councillor Como. All those in favor? Against? Motion is approved.
12.2, a motion to approve a funding progress for a pool reservation project at Université Saint-Anne. Yes, this is, the Université Saint-Anne is doing necessary projects to the pool. It's more to modernize the equipment for the pumping station and around the pool. It tells me that it's phase 1 of a bigger project, but phase 1, the university will ask the province to finance this. Council has asked that it would be good to have a letter of to approve this, to encourage this. So they will come here to ask for a financial contribution. You have received in your package for this meeting. Essentially, they're asking us a contribution of 60,000 for over 200,000 for the pool. It's an infrastructure project that is used a lot by the community, as we all know, and the operations of the pool. It's maintained by the university. It's not something that we contribute here, but in this case, when you have projects of this size, this being said, the municipality this year in our operational budget, we had put 50,000 for Université Saint-Anne for similar grants, where there's 45,000 left on this budget, and because of the timing of this, it will take the time it takes to be approved. I think that the work will not start until the next financial budget. So in our cash flow, we can have funds that can be used, but we can also look for also cash flow in next year's budget. This being said, we know that Université Saint-Anne is a strategic partner for us, and the infrastructure on the campus are used not only by the students there, but by the community. So it is my recommendation that council accepts or approves the request for a contribution of 60,000 for this particular project. Are there questions or comments on this item? Councillor Cooper? I would be like to do this. This is an infrastructure that is used by a lot of people in the community. So I move that the Council of the Municipality of the District of Clare approve a contribution of 60,000 to Université Saint-Anne in support of its pool renovation project, specifically the modernization of the pump room equipment and the replacement of the pipework around the pool. Proposed by Councillor Cooper, seconded by Councillor DeVoe. All those in favour? Against? Motion carried. 12.5. Sponsorship request for the coldest night of the year, Shift Youth Services. This Shift Services is an organization that for people who in need, young people. It's situated in Yarmouth, but also serves youth from Clare and Argyll. This is a fundraising that they do every year. They do for the homeless, for young people. This fundraising, for many years we have given we've been contributing $500 every year. towards this initiative. And our contributions in the past have always been well appreciated by the organization. So this being said, for these reasons, I think it is something very important that touches not only the youth of Yarmouth, but some of the municipality of Clare and Southwest Nova Scotia. For these reasons, my recommendation is that we continue our tradition, but in our practice of the past years, to contribute $500 towards this initiative. Questions or comments on this one? Conseiller Como. I move that the Council for the Municipality of the District of Clare approve the sponsorship request for shift youth services in the amount of $500. Proposed by Conseiller Como, seconded by Deputy Warden Potier. All those in favour? Motion carried. 12.6, a letter of support for the climate-ready infrastructure service for University Saint-Anne. Thank you. So St. Anne's University has a modernizing their heating system, ventilation, and climatization for the community center at University Saint-Anne. Just for information for everybody, when we say community center, we talk about the library Louis Arcomo, the Bernadette Como and the Rendezvous de l'Abeille, the hall Salle Marc Escarbeau, the gymnase Marcel Como, the aquatic center, and also the rink. So these are all of these. This infrastructure is used not only by the students, but also by the community here in Clare. As part of the modernization of this project, the university wants to start by evaluating the situation of the actual systems that are in place and look at opportunities that related to heating, that have more advanced controls to better the system and get new environmental technologies to be used, best practices, etc., etc. So this request is not for money. I think the university is applying to a program which is a climate-ready infrastructure service program. The university is asking for financing at this program to hire professional services to make this evaluation. While talking to the university this week with the people who are working on this funding request, they said that if we could have a support letter from the municipality saying that we really approve this, that the university can ameliorate this structure, it would be very well received if we have this letter of support. So it is something that we do most of the time for the university, and also for groups and other groups in the municipality. Oftentimes when we can have a support letter from the municipality, that gives the message that we approved such projects. So if you know that we approve this project, especially the infrastructure that are mentioned here, I think the university, we will proceed with forwarding a letter of support to the university. Are there questions or comments on this item? If not, somebody ready to do this? Yes, I'd like to make the report. I move that the municipality of the District of Clare write a letter to University Saint-Anne in support of its application to the Climate-Ready Infrastructure Service Program for the evaluation of the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems of the community centre. Proposed by Conseiller Cooper, seconded by Conseiller Como. All those in favour? Against? Motion carried. So this is number 12. We're at a closed session. There's one item tonight, is 13.1 contractual negotiations. Before we do that, The date of the next meeting will be Wednesday, January 21st, 2026 at 7 o'clock. So this being said, I need a motion to go in closed session proposed by Councillor Como and seconded by Councillor Evans. All those in favor, against, motion carried. And good evening. I'd like to say Merry Christmas and nice holidays for everybody in the municipality. On behalf of our councillors and the municipality, I think it's a good time to live good memories with the family. Good evening, everybody.